When you want to keep something clean and dry, whether that's your house or your car, water ingress is a problem. For recreational vehicle manufacturers, it's one of their biggest problems. They do all they can to stop water seeping into their vehicles, but often water will still find a way in and cause a lot of damage. That's when manufacturers point the finger at their adhesives and sealants as the cause of water ingress. More often than not, the adhesive or sealant isn't to blame. In reality, another pillar of the bonding process may have been neglected. In this video, we'll explain why the bonding process could contribute towards your water ingress challenges and help you optimise it to reduce the threat of water ingress damaging your vehicles. Are adhesives and sealants always responsible for water ingress? Ultimately, water ingress could come from anywhere on the vehicle. Manufacturers often get so fixated on the adhesive or the sealant that they could fail to identify the real cause of the water ingress. After a while, RV manufacturers realised that successful bonding process is dependent on 4 key pillars: design, materials, adhesives, and operators. Any one of these pillars could be causing the water ingress to take place. When working with manufacturers, 90% of the time we find that at least one of those 4 pillars wasn't implemented correctly. And yes, sometimes the culprit is the adhesive or the sealant. We frequently find water coming in through a poorly designed joint, or a crack from environmental stress cracking, or where the operator made an error in the bonding process. Even the most perfect sealant or adhesive would struggle to stop water ingress in these situations. These 4 bonding pillars will ultimately decide whether your vehicle can stand the test of time and consistently keep water out. So how can poor joint design generate water ingress? In recreational vehicles, the way elements and materials are joined together is crucial in preventing water ingress. Mechanical fasteners essentially punch a hole through the materials for each fastener. It's not hard to see how water finds its way through these holes. And with vibration and movement of service life of the vehicle, the hole will widen, giving water a much easier entrance into the vehicle. But switching to adhesives isn't just about filling holes. It requires a whole new approach to how to join materials together. Adhesive joints need to be carefully designed from the start. They have to ensure a strong, continuous bond that covers the entire joining surface, leaving no gaps for water to sneak in. The joint design is also responsible for holding the materials together consistently during the service life of the vehicle. To do this, there are 2 fundamentals to understand about joint design: maximise the adhesive surface area, minimise peel and cleavage forces. Can the materials provoke water ingress? The materials used in manufacturing play a pivotal role in the integrity of recreational vehicles, especially when it comes to preventing water ingress. When it comes to bonding, it's crucial to understand that the surface energy of a material will determine how bondable it is. If the material isn't bondable, it will allow water to seep in through the failed bond. Materials with coatings and plastics like polypropylene and polyethylene have always been difficult to bond due to their low surface energy. Manufacturers must balance the benefits of advanced materials with the realities of their bonding properties. A material that isn't going to form a strong and durable bond will not be able to keep water out. Can adhesives cause water ingress? Adhesives and sealants often get the spotlight when it comes to water ingress issues in RVs. But it's not just about sticking parts together. These bonding solutions need to tick several boxes to do their job right. To start with, they have to bond well with various materials. They also need to remain strong and durable in extreme weather and not weaken the materials they're meant to protect. There's more to it than that. The right adhesives shouldn't just perform well in the bond. It also shouldn't require complicated processes to achieve optimal results. For example, the way you prepare surfaces for bonding can make or break the bond. And some adhesives will require extensive surface preparation to ensure a strong bond. Other adhesive characteristics like cure time, packaging, and safety could all jeopardize the success of the bond. These characteristics will make life easier for the operator. How can operators induce water ingress? Operators are at the forefront of ensuring water ingress doesn't compromise your RVs. Even with the best design, materials, and adhesives in place, it's the operators who bring these elements together to create a watertight vehicle. If the bonding process isn't carried out with precision at this stage, all other efforts could be in vain. The bonding process isn't easy. There are often several steps in the process of a strong bond, so it's important to equip operators with the knowledge and skills they need. That's why training is crucial. But beyond training, the simplicity and clarity of the bonding process itself are key. Complex procedures can lead to errors, so it's essential to streamline operations and make sure every step is as clear and as straightforward as possible. By focusing on easy-to-follow processes, you're not only making the operator's job easier, but you're also ensuring that each bond is executed correctly. If you're looking to reduce the likelihood of water ingress damaging your vehicles, here's what you can do next. Firstly, make sure you analyse the 4 pillars of bonding in your own process. Are the joints designed correctly? Have you got the right materials? Is your adhesive and sealant selection the best solution? Do you have simple processes and trained operators? Once you've analysed these 4 pillars, you can implement steps to optimise them and ultimately reduce the threat of water ingress. Don't let water ingress damage your vehicles, your reputation and your profitability. If you want to know more about adhesives and bonding, just subscribe to our channel.